Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Tonight I've got a story that's part mystery, part nightmare fuel. It's one of those tales that starts off a little weird and then dives headfirst into full-blown horror. So turn off the lights, put on your headphones, and listen closely. Because this is the story of the man in the vents. It started when Alex moved into his new apartment in a quiet part of town. The rent was suspiciously low, but the place looked clean, modern, and oddly untouched, like no one had ever really lived there. The first few nights were peaceful, but then came the sounds, not loud, not obvious, just scraping, like nails brushing metal. It came from the air vents, especially at night. At first, Alex thought it was just the building settling, or maybe rats. But then he started hearing breathing, ragged, slow breathing, like someone struggling to stay quiet. One night, he got close to the vent in his bedroom and whispered, "Hello?" And something whispered back, "Hi." Alex told the landlord. They shrugged it off, said the building was old, but the sounds got worse. Now he'd hear footsteps above the ceiling, even though he was on the top floor. Doors would creak open on their own. He'd wake up to find things moved around in his kitchen. Once he found muddy footprints across the floor. Bare footprints, but no one had broken in. He set up a camera facing the vent in his bedroom. The next morning, the footage was corrupted, except for the last few seconds, where a pale human eye stared directly into the lens from inside the vent. Alex called the cops. They checked the vents and the crawl space, but found nothing. That night, Alex didn't sleep. He sat on his bed holding a baseball bat, staring at the vent. At 3:17 a.m., the metal grate began to unscrew from the inside. He ran, out the door, down the stairs, didn't even bother to lock it behind him. The next day, police returned. The apartment was empty. But inside the vent, they found something disturbing. A small, filthy mattress. Empty food wrappers. A single, handwritten journal. It read, "He watches me sleep. I don't know how long I've been here. I'm not alone. I was never alone." The last page simply said, "Your turn." No one knows who lived in the vents or how long they were there. The apartment has been empty ever since. So next time you hear something at night, scraping, breathing footsteps, maybe, just maybe, check your vents. Thanks for listening. Sleep tight and don't forget to check the ceiling.